Hi everybody, I'm Aphinya and this is Aphinya Yoga. I want to share my experience with you, and this experience of mine I believe is really help a person who do the practice is to stay healthy or get themselves back to this healthy place. The practice that I'm going to talk about is about building a connection with other, which if you don't hear it yet, a lot of people, a lot of the news, a lot of experts are talking so much about how we are so nowadays become such a lonely society because we, for some reason, now are so afraid to connect with another human being in person. But we are okay to connect with another human being through the screen. And it's actually, it's not something we can replace the connection with other human being in person. Like, you cannot replace it. It doesn't feel soulfully the same. So for me, I spend most of my days hanging out with my family and my daughters and in the house a lot because I choose to not go out there and work because my daughter, she autistic, and if something happened, someone has to be there for her, and I choose to be that person. So most of my times I spend it alone. However, when I get a chance to be outside, I will almost like keep my radar out there because if any opportunities are open up, I will do my best to just talk to people and smile to people without expecting anything in return, just to keep myself healthy and happy. However, what I am going to share with you is that sometimes these courageous action that we put ourselves out there can turn into something amazing. Sometimes they're not. I have a lot of opportunity that people kind of look at me weird or turn out at me, and I have to handle my own feeling, which is in a way is kind of good too. Like, I have an opportunity to deal with my own expectation because when I say hi, then right away my ego was like, somebody just have to say hi back to me. But then I have that opportunity to say, no, you are not going to go for there. But when the connection click, which I actually have two incidents that happened, which is amazing. One, it happened at Costco. I was waiting in line to pay my grocery, and I have this lady in front of me, and she have a lot of stuff, but one of the products on her cart, it made me like want to say something. Oh, and this is the hack, everybody. If you want to be that person to just start a conversation just for the sake of your own health, look for something of the person in front of you that that you are excited about and want to compliment them for, because that complimentation is, everyone love that. And when you start with that, it's easier to get the conversation go continuingly, but it doesn't always. Okay, remember that. So I saw this product on her cart, and I said right away, oh my god, what is that? It looks so beautiful. So she told me it's this fragrance plus mist. She said to just spray it all over your body. It just smells so good and just make your skin feel so soft. My daughter love it, and we just keep on going. Since we are mom, we can just like click right then. When you find something to click, then you just keep on going. So we just kind of talk and talk and talk and talk, and at the end of it, we walk out from Costco feeling so fulfilling. And she just like turned around and said, "It's nice talking to you." And I said to her like, "It's nice talking to you too." I just feel so good. And this one happened. Another one has happened at the YMCA. Like, I put my mat down doing my yoga. I just go there to do my yoga and do steaming. And I have to move myself around because there's just no room for a yoga, like single yoga practitioner. You just have to find a spot that people kind of walk over you. So I put it next to this big mat that people come in, and some people like do their exercise on that mat. Some people are stretching. So this lady would just like put the mat in front of me, and she started to do all of these crazy move, and I was like, oh, that was amazing. And she started doing some yoga move, and she struggled to do actually kind of kicking up to the handstand. And I was like, I can say something about that. So I just start my conversation like, have you ever done the handstand? So we just keep going from there. And she just said, I should never, because of this and that. So I kind of offer my service to her, and I try to be mindful about how much should I give, because she didn't ask. I just want to have a conversation and connection. So we did that, and our conversation just keep on going. And at one point she introduced her name, and she asked me where I'm from, and I told her where I came from. And with that, she actually able to link my story to her great grandparents, which they kind of moved from China to Burma. And I said, you know what, our great parents actually do exactly the same thing. They just ran away from Chinese at the time and just moved downward. Her parents go to Burma, my great grandparents go to Thailand, and then we just talk, and I asked her what brought her. I mean, the conversation and then just easy going from then. It's almost like we broke the ice by knowing our ancestor. It's amazing how far the conversation can take, and we both feel so comfortable among one another. Like, I make friends right then. I know that when I come back to the Y and see her again, the smile will be more real, and then it just makes you feel so comfortable. It's just like, oh, I can relax, right? Sometimes when people kind of do the exercise next to you, like those stranger feeling, it's like it has a wall between you and them, and it just makes such a weird vibe. But when you can break that, now you can go out of town and do whatever you want. It's just so amazing, and I feel so happy. Like, my energy, my soul, my spirit just feel full. I share this because it's a hack, it's a word, and if you are lonely, please, if you want to change this thing in you, that loneliness start to make you feel so heavy and burdened and just make the world become so negative, I hope that you choose to be a person who start a conversation and just go for it. Okay, remember the hack. Try to find something about the other person that you can compliment them for. Like, it's almost like it has some meaning for you and you can get excited about. And that's what actually I could not stop complimenting these ladies in front of me at the Y, because she did her, like, lifting her chest off from the ground. Her back muscle was so amazing. I was like, oh my God, that was just so impressive. And she just have a smile in her eyes bright. Isn't that nice? Because when she smiles, I smile too. It's just to make other people feel good about themselves. It's just to make you feel good about yourself. If you can get away from your ego and just make that energy go out and make the world and people in front of you is happy, that happiness is come back to you even more so. It's very, very interesting, and it's really work. So I'm going to shut up now. I just coming in here, just want to share my experience with you, because if any one of you just run into this video and really have to hear this for a reason, for your own life journey, I hope you get it and you will take good care of your own health and happiness. And I will see you next video, everybody. Namaste.